Hi, hello. Editing me here. Before we get started, I just wanted to say the video does have a little bit of background noise because I didn't remember to close the window before starting filming, and I'm not going to record it again just because I feel like it's a very raw video. It's really just my thoughts on what is going on this week, and I feel like if I record it again, I will just be editing down my words and making them sound better, and I don't want to do that. I want this to be honest, so just bear with me and the background noise for a bit, and I hope you don't mind it too much. Hi, and welcome back to my Dublin digital diary. Once again, this time a bit differently. This week and next week's video will be a lot different. It will be this type of format just because we are in isolation, so I don't exactly have like photos and content to be putting in a scrapbook, so I didn't think that made much sense. And don't mind the cuts throughout the video. I just having some symptoms. I still have not tested positive, so I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. Beatrice and Katerina are positive at this moment, so I have to isolate. I don't have the booster, so that's that for me. So actually, how everything went down was Sunday. I told you that we went on a treasure hunt, petty paper kind of thing, and when we came back, Katerina was having a headache, which was super weird because she never has headaches, so that was our first sign. But we kind of just went like, maybe she has a cold, maybe. She doesn't have a cold, obviously. And so we went to placement on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday I stayed home because I was having a fever, which I didn't immediately associate with COVID, just because I do have a kidney infection. I have finished the antibiotics. I am feeling better from that, but it still could be from that, and I do have like random fevers all the time, so not a big thing for me. Like symptoms like migraines and headaches and fevers, for me those are normal. I have chronic migraines, so it's not too much to like notice when that happens on me, but the fact that she was having them was kind of concerning. But we thought it might be like she got a cold or something like that. But Wednesday I stayed home because I wasn't feeling well, and Beatrice stayed home as well because she was having cough, sneeze, fever, all the COVID symptoms. So she stayed home. She took a test and she tested positive, so I texted my tutor, Liam, and he told me to stay home, and so I'm staying home. I will take a test later today. I have taken a test on Wednesday and Friday. I didn't take one yesterday, but I'm going to take one today as well, and hopefully it will come back negative. But I'm not feeling too positive about that because I have been having some symptoms like coughing and sneezing and again fever, but what can you do? I've been having a lot of joint pain, which is not really normal because I have been staying home, so I think I might be positive as well, but I guess we'll see. At the moment, Daniel is the only one that can leave the house because he has boosters, so he has been kind of acting as our busboy, going shopping for our needs, getting the goods, and it's just been kind of boring, you know. I don't think people really, and we have been like this for the past 2 years, but when you are on lockdown, like, isolating is a whole nother level. This is my second time isolating. First time with other people in the house. My first time isolating, I had to do it all by myself in my college house in Coimbra. I was in my room alone. So this time it's slightly better because at least I'm not doing it by myself alone, you know. We kind of share the same feelings, but I don't think people truly appreciate how good it is to be able to go outside. Like, I just want to go outside at this moment. I'm done staying home. I'm done with my room. I don't like it here, let's just say that. And I feel like I'm just wasting so much time that I could be out enjoying Erasmus, enjoying Ireland. It's just one of those really annoying things because none of us got COVID before we came here, ever. So 2 years kind of going by, not getting COVID, doing everything right, and now we get it while we're here. It's just very frustrating because we are supposed to be enjoying our experience here, and now we are stuck home, so it's just kind of, you know, annoying. We are obviously missing placement, which was one of our biggest concerns, and we emailed the teachers, and we have to do like a case per day that we miss. So we just, basically my days are doing those cases, maybe watching some Netflix, not gonna lie. And I've been reading a lot, actually. I can just grab this for you. I've actually just finished this book. It's called The Midnight Library. This is a Portuguese edition, but it was pretty good. It's like about mental health and stuff like that, which it's very relevant for when you're stuck at home and you just want to get out. Yeah, you just kind of start thinking the thoughts that you don't want to think and that you're usually distracted by with everything else going on, but now you're stuck at home and there is no escaping your own thoughts, and that's a very scary feeling, to be honest. Another thing with having COVID and having this assignment really is you don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to put in here. I don't know what reflections I have about it. I don't know what I'm learning as an Erasmus student because I'm stuck at home. Being stuck at home here or being stuck at home in Portugal or in Chile or in the United States or in China, wherever, it's still being stuck at home. And I'm not going to learn anything about, I mean, I'm going to learn stuff about myself, but I'm not really going to be learning anything differently than I would if I was in my home country. I don't think so, at least. From being the second time I'm doing this, I'm equally as annoyed, and I'm only on like the 5th day, so yeah, it's not great, honestly. Kind of sucks, but we just have to deal with it. We have to go by the rules and just be careful. It's not the fact that I might have COVID, honestly. I do not care much about that. I mean, I care, but like, it's not going to be the end of the world, hopefully. The fact that like really bothers me is that I could contaminate other people. That's really where my mind kind of gets heavy on this subject because I don't want to be the reason that someone else dies. I don't want to be the reason that someone loses a family member, a friend, a significant other. So even though I'm not yet testing positive, I'm just gonna stick home and follow the rules and go by the book. So yep.
1 hour later.
Hey, I really thought that vlog was it for this week, but like I told you, I was taking another COVID test and that one did come back positive, so now I guess I'm home for 10 more days. It's really annoying, to be honest, because I've already done 5, so it's like one of those things that you really wish that you had tested positive at the same time as your roommates, but what can you do, really? It's just another inconvenience. Like, honestly, I can't help but to be negative about the situation. I can't help but to think negatively about everything that has been going on. There have been so many roadblocks, us not being able to get a home, and other stuff. And now this, it really puts like the whole coming here and enjoying yourself, and Erasmus is great. It's the best experience that you'll have in college. It really puts it all in perspective. I'm not saying that I'm not like enjoying this and that I'm not grateful, because I am, but it's just sometimes I kind of wish I hadn't come, because there have been just so many problems with it, and you kind of start feeling tired after everything, and I don't know, I just don't really feel like right now it's worth it. It's really tough for me to think like this, because like my mom is paying for me to be here. She's a single mother, so I know the sacrifices that she is making, certainly, but I still can't help but to think in this negative way. But yeah, I just emailed Liam again, and he'll probably just answer me tomorrow, so I'll be waiting for his answer. I don't know if I'll have to do the other 10 days, or if it's just like start counting when you had symptoms or when your roommates had symptoms. I honestly don't know, but I think I'll probably be home for the next full week, which it is what it is, but I was hoping that at least by the weekend I could already get out. It just doesn't feel right, because it's just, besides like losing time to get stuff done and visit places and go to this and that, like it's more than that. It's like we're missing 2 full weeks of placement. I'll probably not even be able to do placement in MRI or ultrasound, and I was really excited to do ultrasound, especially because we don't get to do it in Portugal, so I'm just kind of bummed out by the whole situation. But I guess you can never take anything for granted, and sometimes I think we can kind of think about the Erasmus period as a fairy tale vacation with studies mixed in, but it's really not that. It's still like real life. You're just living a different experience, but because it is just like 3 months, it's a very short time period. It can kind of feel like you're not really living your real life. You're kind of like back from it all, but you're still in it, and situations like this can still happen. I feel like I'm being very dramatic about like getting COVID, like it's a big thing, and it's not like getting COVID, you know. We are in a pandemic. I know I couldn't get COVID anytime, but it's just like two things. One, I wanted to get my booster before I came to Ireland, and I couldn't get it because I'd only gotten my second shot like at the end of September, so I need to give it a little bit more time. And now I don't know when I'm going to be able to get it. And the second thing, it's just like it feels like a waste of time and money that I could be enjoying my experience and saying, like, showing my mom how proud she should be that I'm here and of what I'm learning and the experiences that I'm living. And it just feels like I'm not getting to do that for like at least 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks out of 13 is a lot. So 2 weeks out of 13 is 15.4% of our time here. So I feel like I'm wasting 15.4% of my time here, which means I'm wasting 15.4% of my mother's money here. It's just really frustrating and annoying, and I feel like this next 2 weeks of videos, like this week and the next one, are not going to be good, honestly. I don't have much to reflect upon. I don't have much to reflect about because of the situation. But yeah, maybe for the next video I'll get some idea other than just renting to a camera, hopefully. And yeah, I guess I'll just end it here, and I will see you next week.